Hi friends, just a quick note. I think that YouTube may be unsubscribing users from my channel. I did a quick video about Shahada Street a couple of days ago, and then I noticed all of a sudden, it was almost in one day, there were 20 people unsubscribed or were unsubscribed by YouTube. And I've heard that this happens. It's never happened to me before. At worst, I might get a couple of people unsubscribe after a vegan video. That tends to happen, but I never really, and then usually one will subscribe, so it's sort of usually just one. But this is sort of like 20 people unsubscribe, or what appears to be 20 people unsubscribing all of a sudden is just very odd. And I hear that this happens to other channels that talk about that are anti-imperialism, anti-war, and that talk about Palestinians and the occupation and all of that. I hear that happens fairly regularly. I think it happens to much bigger channels than mine, like Jimmy Dore and other, and he's got hundreds of thousands of subscribers, but so he probably doesn't notice it that much, but he often mentions that there's a bunch of people will be unsubscribed. But I don't have that many subscribers on this channel. I was approaching 900, and then suddenly 20 people get dumped. So anyway, who knows if they were actually people that did that of their own volition, or if it was YouTube. But I would hazard a guess, since it happened straight after that video about what's happening to Palestinians by the illegal Israeli settlers in Shahada Street, that it's probably YouTube and encouraged by the Hasbro. They have algorithms and all sorts of things, and they can do that, and they do that. So what I wanted to ask you is if you can, every so often, if you notice that you do not receive videos from me for about a week, that you may have been unsubscribed, and to just check and see if you are subscribed to the channel every so often, and click the notifications bell. So anyway, that's really unfortunate, and sometimes it gets a little bit demoralizing between this used to happen to me on Facebook, where when they put the algorithms in, and I had a very large page at one point. It was a vegan page, and it had 58,000 people on it, and I was getting about 100 to 200 people a day at one point, and then suddenly the algorithms hit, and it slowed down to, it almost stopped. In fact, it sort of stopped, and now since 2012 when that happened, it's actually been going backwards. So that's the sort of unfortunate stuff that these social media, which are just arms of the military-industrial complex, the national security state, the surveillance state, that's all they are really. Twitter, YouTube, Facebook and all of that. And they don't like it when people are talking about war, talking about not invading countries and what's really going on. They don't like it, and this is what happens. So anyway, if you could just check every so often and see if you've subscribed. It's really unfortunate when you have a small channel like I do and that sort of thing happens. I'm just trying to spread information, and they really don't want that, obviously. Anyway, thanks again. My name's Trish Roberts. You're watching Faint Signals from Riga. Till next time, bye for now.